Yo, what's good? What's going on, YouTube? We are back with another video. This is episode 4. That's right, y'all heard me right. We're on episode 4, and I keep trying to tell y'all we're going up, and we're going up some more. So I want to thank all my viewers, all my subscribers in advance. I need y'all to make sure y'all go and like this video. Subscribe to the channel, people. That's what I really need y'all to do. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment also, and one more thing I need y'all to do. Follow me on Instagram. Regular Guyz Eregular Carz. What you're gonna do is you're gonna get a preview of the upcoming episodes. So make sure y'all tune into the Instagram channel as well. That being said, episode 4, another one. I feel like DJ Khaled or one of them guys with another one. Yes, another one. We got another headbanger for y'all, so get ready. I like to tell y'all, sit on the couch, relax, get comfortable, do what you do, and enjoy this episode. Episode 4 is going down. But I'm not going to talk your head off like I always tell y'all. I'm going to get right to the man in the hour, and we're going to get to it. Ooh-wee. My man.
Good.
My man. Listen, I want to thank you in advance. Episode 4 is going to be crazy, especially with what you're showing today. It's going to be bananas. So we're going to get it started. I'm not even going to hold it up no longer. Let's get it started. What's your name? And I need you to let the people know what city and what state. And if you're down with a team, some sort of car club, anything like that, let them know as well. So let the people know what's your name and what city and state you're representing.
What's up, YouTube? My name's Greg. Repping East Orange, New Jersey. From Queens originally. And cruise to rap. I may be giving it away a little early. But Tri-State E30 and E30 Mob. New Jersey local out here. Represent to them.
You hear that? So if you know, then you know. E30. If you know again, then you know. Alright, so boom. That leads us right into the next question. What's the year, make, and model of the car we're going to see today?
It's a 1989 BMW 325i Coupe.
Yeesh.
2 doors.
1989?
89. Older than me.
Wow. Alright. So boom. Listen up. Basically, the channel is about regular guys, right? So I gotta ask, what do you do for a living? Because I want the people to know that no matter what you do for a living, you can still drive your dream car, you can still drive a head turner, you can still drive that car. So that being said, what do you do?
I'm in engineering consultant, mainly in kind of construction management, that area. And yeah, I'll tell you, this car here was my dream car. So to be able to have it now is a blessing for sure.
Definitely, that's dope. So again, what made you pick this car?
I don't know, this is one of those poster cars for me. When you look at it, the proportions from the front hood to the body to the trunk, everything just lines up, you know, that boxy shape that other cars try to copy, but this one did it perfectly.
Okay, so I think the introduction was fitting. I know the people like, let's see the car. You ready to show the car?
Let's go see it.
All right, let's go see the car now. Let's go see it. Look at what we got here, y'all. This is a beauty right here, man. This is a beauty. Sheesh. Man. When I first saw this car, people, I had to reverse my car and go back. Because I was like, nah, I can't just drive past this car. I definitely got to see what's going on with it. So, that being said, what you got going on? What's going on with the exterior? Talk about the exterior.
I mean, as you could probably see, this isn't a factory color. E30s never came in yellow. But what may surprise people on, you know, that are watching this at home, this isn't paint. This here is vinyl wrap, a 3M gloss yellow wrap. The car was originally red, but it had a white door when I bought it, and so that mismatched color, I felt kind of ashamed driving it like this. So I went ahead in my garage with a friend of mine, and we just wrap the whole car in this yellow you see here. That's like the biggest thing that stands out, obviously. And there's little things like the door handles that you might see later that kind of add little touches, you know, little personality to the car.
So this is not a paint job. You're saying this is a wrap?
That's correct. This is basically a big sticker on the car.
Wow, that's ill. I would not have known that if you ain't told me that.
Yeah.
That's ill right there. Sheesh. And what's these wheels? What kind of wheels you got going on?
These are some knockoff wheels. I'm not even sure the brand, honestly, but
They look good though.
they're
They
big,
look good on the car.
16 by 8s. Yeah, they give the car a nice ride, and you know the rear tucked in a little bit. You know, definitely rides nicely.
Definitely. Is that the original sunroof you got on there?
Yes, original sunroof that doesn't work at the moment, but we got windows. You don't need the sunroof.
That's dope. And this is an 89.
89. So this is a late model E30, which came out from 88 to 91, 92. And you could tell by the bumpers, these are plastic bumpers versus kind of the metal diving boards, as they're called, you might see on the earlier model ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what did you say about the door handles? What was you talking about with the door? I noticed.
Yeah, so these are some like little aftermarket, you know, door handles. They're not the like standard all black. You know, just give some flair. Give some flair to the car.
I was gonna ask you what made you go with that look, because it's kind of ill with the holes in it and all that. That's different.
Yeah, so this car, you know, you might see imperfections. It's not really a show car. This was built to be like my track car, so that kind of, you know, adds a little bit to that track inspiration. And yeah, I was trying to kind of go that route with this.
What's a track car? Because a lot of our viewers might be confused when you say it's not a show car, it's a track car. Could you explain a little more about that?
Yeah, so this isn't like, I'm not drag racing in this car. It's not about speed, but this is about like going around in the circuit, you know, on the actual like, you know, road course. And there's other cars at the same time, and you know, you're not really racing for a position, but you're racing for your own lap time. So you kind of, you know, it's kind of racing yourself and trying to get better each time you go out there. So
that's different.
Yeah,
that's different. We don't get a lot of track cars. We don't see a lot of track cars, so that's definitely irregular, which made it perfect to have you on the channel.
Yeah,
for sure. So what you got going on with the interior?
So the interior, I took out the seats that came in, and I put in these old bucket seats, these Sparco Evo Generation 1 seats. Got a pair of those, and as well I got this half roll cage in here. Usually you put these in so you can get different, you know, seat belts and seat harnesses to go through in here. I haven't got that just yet, but this helps with the look as well. So got that. The steering wheel, quick release steering wheel. Pop out, anti-theft measures.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah. So that helps with getting in and out, but also ain't nobody taking this. If that ain't
wow. And those are racing seats, right? That you have?
Yeah. So they keep you nice and snug.
Definitely. Now the gear shifter, I gotta get you to talk about the gear shifter. Why does it look so different? Like,
yeah, so this is just a short shifter, even though it's tall, but this gives the very notchy feel when you're shifting through the gears. So that's been a great upgrade to make to this.
that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. I love it. Do you want to shout out anybody that did any of the work to it, or like who put the roll cage and all that? Like, that's crazy. Or is that something you did yourself?
Yeah, I did it myself. The seats, the cage, with the wrap. I want to give a shout out to my boy Kareem. He helped me with this. Definitely, if you're interested in, you know, getting your car wrapped up, or, you know, any body panels, anything, he'd be the guy to go to for sure.
That's dope.
So Kareem. Yeah.
Now I gotta ask you this question because it's just something I gotta ask. However, I'll be surprised depending on what your answer is.
Okay. Okay.
So did you do anything audio-wise? Because you said it's a track car. So I gotta ask you, did you do anything with it?
Yes.
Audio?
I took out the speakers and I took out the radio. And if you can see here, I replaced the radio with these gauges. There's an oil pressure, right there, oil temperature, and like a voltmeter gauge. So no radio in this, but I do have a Bluetooth speaker, so I still get my tunes when I'm driving.
You know what's crazy is, again, I was surprised. I didn't know I was gonna be that surprised, but I was really surprised with that answer. I thought you was gonna say, nah, I didn't do no, do no audio. You actually took the audio out. Is there a reason why you took the audio? Is it something to do with the weight, or something to do with the fact that you're a track car, or is it you just wanted to hear the engine roar?
Yeah, it's a mixture. It's the engine noise that is loud enough, so the speakers weren't loud enough anyways. And then this car came with like an old radio with no Bluetooth. So when I was thinking about replacing it with like a Bluetooth system, I was like, I'm not gonna really be cruising in this like that. So I decided to get rid of it. Bluetooth speakers are good enough as they are now, like portable ones at least. So yeah, decided to go that way.
So speaking of that now, since it's a track car, I gotta ask you too, performance-wise, did you do anything performance-wise to the car?
Maintenance.
Okay.
Stock engine, but it has a straight pipe exhaust, so it's I believe 2.5 or 3 inch, from the engine all the way back.
Really?
Yeah.
All the way back?
All the way back. It's loud in there. Sounds nice from the outside.
Can we hear it?
Yeah, should we start it up?
Yeah, start it up, baby. Do everything here. Come around right here and got some of this sound. Nice. Sounds like a track car. This is nice. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, it sounds like a track car, for real. So let me ask you also, when it comes to the mods that you did to it to get everything ready, what was the most expensive part of this whole project?
Woo, that's a good question. I'd probably say the suspension.
Is it lowered or is it?
It's lowered, yeah. The trunk's a little bit of a mess, but you can kind of see. I have it's dark, but the strut bar going across back here, and then new shocks, new springs, kind of all new hardware with that. So to get that dialed out was took some overtime,
Took some overtime, for sure. For sure. People don't realize that. People don't realize the money that's spent,
Yeah.
The time, the energy, the money. That's why I felt like it was important to come out with this channel, to showcase, because we put a lot of energy into these cars, man. A lot of money, a lot of time. So it's definitely worth letting the world see what you got going on.
Yeah, and something else, like this was the original color that I bought the car with, is red here. So getting it wrapped, was doing it, in my garage helped save some money, but there's still like an expense to that. So
definitely. So you did the wrap yourself. You said one of your boys helped you?
Yeah, in the winter in the garage.
Wow.
We have a little propane heater on the side.
Wow.
Freezing our ass off, but
freezing. Yeah. So there we go. My next question. Is there anything you did to the car that was either a headache or something that you said, if I had to do this over, I would not do that?
Yes.
Was there anything?
Yeah, let's probably look in the engine bay, because this thing here, for my E30 people, y'all know how much of a pain this is. I won't curse, but this is a pain in the rear. Removing this while the engine is in the car.
What is that?
So this is the intake manifold. Right. So this is a straight 6-cylinder engine, and then you see these are the 6 cylinders as part of that. and then just removing this, you know, a lot of bloody knuckles, a lot of curse words. It was
a headache.
It was a headache for sure. But doing that kind of, you know, I replaced the gaskets and stuff like that to help the car breathe better, and it's been performing well, you know, ever since. So, well worth it, well worth it.
Wow, that's good. How long you been working on this project?
So I got the car literally 2 years ago, maybe to the date even. So June 2020, I got it. You know, peak pandemic, got it for a great deal, and yeah, for the last 2 years, little by little, you know, building it up.
Definitely. Is this your daily driver, or you have a different car that you drive on a regular?
I drive this car, I mean, weekends, nice weather. I have since gotten like a specialized race car, so I don't plan to track this as much anymore. So now I'm trying to just enjoy it and drive it as much as I can, you know, the summer and spring and fall. You know, so that's kind of where I've been at with this.
It's a definite head turner, so you definitely got to drive this.
It shines bright for sure.
Yeah, definitely got to drive it. You got any other plans? I know you got another car that's going to be your track car, your main track car. But for the baby right here, you got any other plans for it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a BMW, so it leaks oil. So I want to pull the engine out, clean it all up, you know, replace all the gaskets, and you know, make this a solid car, and then get some, you know, more body work stuff. But that's a little bit down the line. I just want to drive it and beat it up, you know.
Definitely.
And I mean, there was a time when I did take this to the track in November, and I was supposed to tow it down there because I didn't want to drive it and then abuse it on the track. But I couldn't. The car was low. I couldn't get it onto the trailer, so I ended up driving it 2.5 hours to the track. You know, was able to complete 4 or 5 sessions out there, but by the 5th session, every time I start the car up, heavy smoke coming out. It was not happy. It was hot as well. It was not happy with me. So I ended up cutting that session short and like, you know what? I'm gonna drive it home 2.5 hours. So about 30 minutes from the track, car just died. What? It didn't want to turn on. I was stranded on the side of the road.
Serious?
Yeah, it died, and I was maybe 150 miles from home too.
Wow.
So I had to wait for a tow truck to come, and I ended up getting home that night till maybe like 1 o'clock or something, 2 o'clock.
Wow.
And then once I started taking it apart to see what happened, spark plugs are bad. Replaced spark plugs, fired up, and it's been running good ever since. So.
Really? Something as simple as
something that simple, yeah. You know, I could have sent it to somebody, and then they could have charged me all these diagnostic fees.
Right.
You know, just little by little, you know, try one thing, try the next thing, and I got lucky, I guess. So
definitely. Well, this car is definitely a beauty, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I love what you're doing with it. You have any shout outs you want to give, any social media platforms you want to shout out?
Yeah,
like
I mean, you want to follow this car on my page. It's different, DFRNT, like the license plate, _motorsports. And I'll be posting, you know, this car, my race car, and kind of footage from that kind of stuff. And yeah, that's where you want to find me.
Dope. So y'all know where to go, just in case y'all want to follow the car. And make sure y'all check it out, see what upgrades he's doing later on down the line. And you might even see the other track car that he got, you know, so make sure y'all tap into that. Just want to thank y'all in advance for checking out the channel. Make sure y'all subscribe, people. That's important. Like the video, subscribe, and turn on your notifications, because then you'll be alerted as soon as we upload the video. And Instagram, people, follow me on Instagram. Follow Regular Guyz Eregular Carz. Make sure y'all check us out on Instagram. That way you'll get the peek at the next episode before it comes out. That being said, love y'all. Peace.